with this week's headlines dominated by the Senate impeachment trial, the World Economic Forum, and a historic presidential address, the media is back in the spotlight following a questionable practices by an NPR reporter. One America's Jenn Pellegrino has more from Washington.
Secretary of State Mike Pompeo sat down with NPR's Louise Kelly on Friday, and what Pompeo affirms was agreed in advance to be a conversation on Iran. The conversation took an abrupt turn when Kelly pivoted mid-interview, pressing Secretary Pompeo on Ukraine.
Change of subject. Ukraine. Do you owe Ambassador Marie Yovanovitch an apology?
You know, I agreed to come on your show today to talk about Iran. That's what I intend to do. I know what our Ukraine policy has been now for the 3 years of this administration. I'm proud of the work we've done. This administration delivered the capability for the Ukrainians to defend themselves. President Obama showed up with MREs. We showed up with Javelin missiles. Previous administration did nothing to take down corruption in Ukraine. We're working hard on that. We're going to continue to do it.
I confirmed with your staff last night that I would talk about Iran and Ukraine.
I just don't have anything else to say about that this morning.
I just want to give you another opportunity to answer this, because as you know, people who work for you in your department, people who have resigned from this department under your leadership, saying you should stand up for the diplomats who work here.
I don't know who these unnamed sources are you're referring to. I can tell you this.
These are not unnamed sources. This is your senior advisor, Michael McKinley, a career Foreign Service officer with 4 decades experience, who testified under oath that he resigned in part due to the failure of the State Department to offer support to Foreign Service employees caught up in the impeachment inquiry on Ukraine.
Yeah, I'm not going to comment on things that Mr. McKinley may have said. I'll say only this. I have defended every State Department official. We've built a great team. The team that works here is doing amazing work around the world.
Where have you defended Marie Yovanovitch?
I've defended every single person on this team. I've done what's right for every single person on this team.
Can you point me toward your remarks where you have defended Marie Yovanovitch?
I've said all I'm going to say today. Thank you. Thanks for the repeated opportunity to do so. I appreciate that.
One further question on this.
I'm not going to. I appreciate that. I appreciate you want to continue to talk about this. I agreed to come on your show today to talk about Iran.
And you appreciate that the American public.
NPR's Kelly, ignoring Secretary Pompeo's dismissal of her repetitive questioning, went on to claim that a staffer brought her to a room where a heated Pompeo asked her to point out Ukraine on an unmarked map. In a statement released by the State Department, Pompeo recounted, quote, NPR reporter Louise Kelly lied to me twice. First, last month in setting up our interview, and then again yesterday in agreeing to have our post-interview conversation off the record. It is shameful that this reporter chose to violate the basic rules of journalism and decency. This is another example of how unhinged the media has become in its quest to hurt President Trump and this administration. It is no wonder that the American people distrust many in the media when they so consistently demonstrate their agenda and their absence of integrity. He also added, it is worth noting that Bangladesh is not Ukraine. Earlier this week, this network, OAN, was the subject of a hit piece by NPR. NPR did not reach out to One America News for comment prior to running the piece. Further, NPR provided no in-depth analysis of the news story that OAN ran, which NPR claimed was debunked. OAN stands by its reporting, which highlighted House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's son, Paul Pelosi's 2017 visit to Kyiv, Ukraine, under the claim of promoting youth soccer. Nancy Pelosi's office has confirmed the timing of the trip. We urge viewers to watch the 2017 Paul Pelosi Jr. interview with Ukrainian television and in-depth reporting made by various media outlets. You decide. At the White House, Jenn Pellegrino, One America News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.